Welcome back. Now, Rahul Gandhi is visiting the United States in an effort to reach out to Congress supporters overseas. He arrived in San Francisco on Tuesday. Over the next 6 days, he would be visiting think tanks, academic institutions, and address the Indian community in New York on the 4th of June. Now, this visit comes just ahead of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's state visit to the United States in July. So what are the larger political implications of this Rahul Gandhi US visit? Parishat Luthra has more.
Anybody who is poor in India today, right, when he looks at the extreme wealth that a limited number of people have, in some way he feels the same thing that you feel, that what is going on? How is it that these 5 people have lakhs of crores and I have nothing to eat?
Congress leader Rahul Gandhi taking the attack on Prime Minister Modi and the NDA to the diaspora in the United States. Months after being disqualified as an MP and days after Congress's victory in Karnataka, Gandhi arrived in the US. This is just a month before Prime Minister Modi's state visit to the United States. During the next 6 days, Rahul Gandhi will be meeting academics, experts on artificial intelligence, think tanks, politicians and journalists.
You cannot cut hatred with hatred. It's impossible. Right? You know that. You can only cut hatred with love and affection. And I was surprised at how easy it was to erase hatred in India.
The former Congress president will be using this opportunity to brief the diaspora and India watchers about the Bharat Jodo Yatra and the Congress's campaign against the BJP. During this visit, Rahul Gandhi would also be addressing a press conference in Washington, D.C. His visit culminates with an address to the Indian community in New York. This outreach can be seen as an attempt to win over the influential diaspora in the United States, which has been consistently wooed by the NDA over the last 9 years.
He's presenting himself as the sort of polar opposite of Narendra Modi, who he describes as somebody who spreads hatred and divisiveness. He's somebody who spreads love and tries to join and unite. But I think that, unfortunately, the BJP has managed to label him as a pappu, somebody who's quite useless. And it took something like this 3-month-long Bharat Jodo Yatra to erase that impression that he's been, carrying for the last 9 years. So it is part of the whole image makeover of Rahul Gandhi.
Experts say a diaspora outreach will have few electoral benefits, but is part of the Congress's strategy to counter Narendra Modi's messaging to the 33 million strong Indian diaspora abroad.
The Indian diaspora, especially in the US, has really arrived, and they are amazingly successful. They are doing all, in every domain that they are really doing amazingly well. And we have seen Prime Minister Modi connecting extremely well with the diaspora wherever he goes. We had seen in the Houston and New York and everywhere else. Personally, I don't think there is any harm in Rahul Gandhi going and meeting the diaspora. The big question is what he says there. I mean, are we going to discuss our domestic politics in that country? That is some question that need to be asked by the political parties themselves.
The Congress hopes that Rahul's visit to the United States after his visits to UK and Europe will help the former Congress president in being perceived as a strong alternative to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In New Delhi, Parishat Luthra.